long time no speak. My last video, I think, might have been in June, which is ages ago. I'm so sorry. It's been a bit of an interesting few months, mainly because if you have watched my previous video, I had a kidney stone and I had a kidney stent, and it took me quite a long time to actually get better after the stent came out, maybe about 6 to 8 weeks, and still occasionally I do get a little bit of pain, but it's quite rare now. And while that was happening, we were also having an extension done on the house. So every single room downstairs except for one was changed. So it was pretty big, and we had to move out for 9 weeks. Conveniently, my mum was away on holiday for 4 months, and it just coincided at the same time that when we needed to move out, she was out of her house. My brother lives with her, so we went and moved in with my brother, and we took up 2 of the bedrooms at my mum's house, and it made life a lot easier, definitely. So that was just absolutely amazing timing, and I'm really, really thankful that we could do that. So we moved out for 9 weeks, and we came back in the middle of September. And during that time, we had walls taken down, we had the chimney taken down, which was massive. We had 3 new rooms made, because downstairs originally we had 2 bedrooms at the front of the house. One was a small one was a bigger one, and then we had a massive lounge, but it was really badly organised. It was basically a glorified corridor for the majority of the room. It was really, really silly, and a really tiny area where we could actually have our TV and our sofas and everything. So we thought, and within that room was a 3 by 3 metre chimney. So that was taking up loads of room. So we were like, I'm sure we can make this work better for us. And so we had a lounge, and then we had to go round the lounge, and there was the kitchen, and there was a really badly made conservatory as well. So whenever we were cooking, we kind of had to have like one of us in the lounge looking after the kids and one of us in the kitchen cooking. We couldn't do it all together because the kitchen wasn't big enough, and obviously with the lounge being in a different room, it wasn't really working very well. So we decided, first of all, that we would have 3 bedrooms upstairs, and that's where I am right now. Sorry for the mess. So this used to be our bedroom, so me and my husband's bedroom, and the back room through that door used to be the girls' bedroom. And so they shared their bedroom. And the idea was, because we've got a garage next to our house, is that we would repitch the roof. So from that to kind of that, and then we would have 2 equal sized bedrooms at the front of the house. And then at the back, we would extend as well. So we would have a really big master bedroom with an ensuite. And all of the builders came back and told us that was going to be in the region of £300,000 to £350,000. And that those quotes did not include any bathrooms, because all of the bathrooms need doing. I say all the bathrooms. We've got a little one up here, a little shower room, and a downstairs bathroom. It didn't include flooring. It didn't include kitchen. It didn't include utility either. So that was potentially like another 30-40 grand on top of that as well. So we had to say no. We just couldn't afford to do that. It's like the price of a whole new house. And nah, we are not in that kind of situation right now. So instead we went back to the architect, and we were like, what can you do? And they said, we'll try and make a bedroom downstairs. So that's what we did. So we moved the stairs, which were in the lounge, because everything was in that lounge. We moved the stairs, and we didn't move them, we just turned them round. So instead of the bottom part of the stairs being in the lounge, the bottom part of the stairs were in the new corridor downstairs. The bigger bedroom downstairs was made into a corridor and a bedroom. So the 2 bedrooms downstairs are now completely equal sized, which is amazing. So the girls have got that. And then part of our lounge is our bedroom. Really quite clever. And then lots of walls, and everything was taken down. So when you go down the new corridor next to the bathroom, there is now a utility room and a kitchen and an open plan lounge and diner. So now when we cook, we're all together. The girls are playing in the lounge, watching TV. We're in the kitchen. Oh, it really works really, really well. So we are like super chuffed. But yeah, that's why I've been away for a while. We've been really busy. It's a bit of an upheaval when you've got 2 young children, like they're 5 and 2, to move them and then bring them home. And they're a bit confused because it doesn't look the way it used to, and they've got their own rooms and they've never had that before. Well, Amelia did, obviously, until Freya came round. So yeah, they didn't have their own rooms, and yeah, it's just like quite a big thing for them. It's obviously quite a big thing for us, but it's quite exciting at the same time. So my husband kind of painted a lot. It's still not finished. We need to paint Freya's room, and we also need to paint the bathroom as well, because we moved the door to the bathroom. It just flows a bit better, and we wanted to have like a proper shower enclosure in there. So that still needs doing. But I think the idea of picking up a paintbrush again is like giving him the heebie-jeebies. He just doesn't want to do it, which is fair enough. Like, it was a really big job to paint everything. But yeah, we'll get around to it. Maybe at the Christmas break. I mean, it's only a few weeks away, but we get 2 weeks off, so maybe we'll do it then. Maybe. We might be wrapping presents by that point. So yeah, I just wanted to give you an update as to why I've been so quiet. In 2022, I really do plan on doing more YouTube videos. I really enjoy doing them. I know I'm just talking to my phone, I'm not talking to anybody, but I've got fairly confident in doing it on Instagram all the time, so I don't really mind doing it anymore. So that is the plan. I will do more. I'm not going to do too many because I don't want to say I'm going to do 1 a week, because that's just insane. But I have some big plans for Carriegraphy, and I'd love you to join me in seeing what happens next year. I think it's going to be really, really cool. So the main point of this video is to tell you about my sublimation setup. I decided to buy a sublimation printer in October, and I didn't really intend on doing much. I just thought, I'll buy it. I really want it. I've been dabbling with a few bits. I got a few friends to print me off some bits so I could try it at home, because I've got my heat press. So I was like, I can just give it a go. I can buy some blanks and just see what happens. Now, I loved it so much, and I am a very impatient person. I didn't want to keep on emailing my friends and then waiting for it to come in the post. I was like, I need it. I need it now. I'm terrible. So I bought a Sawgrass500 sublimation printer, which is next to me here. And it is magical, like proper magical. I'll show you a print. Now, it looks a bit weird. So this is an original alcohol ink picture that I made, printed onto sublimation print paper, and it comes out quite dull, but this is going to be coasters, and the colours are blue and teal and gold, and they look amazing. I will show you what happens. It's magical. I will show you what happens later. So yeah, I'm here to talk about that. It is really, really cool. I've got some ceramics to do. I've got a bookmark to do. I've got some coasters to do, and some more ceramics. Yeah, I've got a few bits to do. I've got a craft fair coming up at the weekend, so I need to get those done. And the coasters that I launched literally a week or 2 ago have been really popular, so I need to make some of those ready for the craft fair. Now, these are the ceramics blanks that I've got. They are specifically for sublimation, so they've been coated with something very shiny, as you can see, and it allows the sublimation inks to go into the ceramics. You can't scratch them off, you can't rub them off. It's amazing. But sometimes I make mistakes. This one didn't have enough pressure, so you can see, like, it's meant to be grey, it's kind of come out brown, you can barely read it. And the same with this one, like, it's come out like a funny greeny colour. So I need to make replacements of those, and I also need to make new stuff. So come and join me for the ride. Hello, I'm back. Now I'm back 2 weeks after I did the first video. I am so sorry. The craft fair went fairly well. So I had 2 days. I had Saturday and Sunday, and I took about £100 on each day. Now normally that's not really very good for me. It's kind of not worth doing because, as you can imagine, it's my time to be there, and then it's also the products. So the products, they're about 50% of my cost. So I've basically worked the whole day for 50 quid. Now on top of that, I have to pay to be there, which is £35. So I basically work for £15 a day. Now, I know I've got loads of friends who earn £15 an hour. And I was there from 8 o'clock in the morning. From 9 o'clock in the morning till 5 o'clock at night. And I earned basically 15 quid. And on top of that, on the Sunday, I gave my sister some money to get a tea and a coffee and a cake for all of us. And it came to 16 quid. So for the whole weekend, my profit was in fact £14, which is terrible, isn't it? Like, I worked for £1 an hour. But it's okay. Some craft fairs just don't work out. Normally, like, I have a set amount. If I do £200, then I know that I've basically made about £75 in the day, £75 profit. And I'm okay to come out for that. I used to earn, I think £80 a day when I was employed. So I don't mind earning £75 for a £200 day, because that's kind of how much it is. Fairs cost between £35 and £50 a day. So, and then obviously after that, you've got about £75 worth of costs if I've earned £200. So I go home with about a £75 profit. So yes, it's important to work out your profit margins. But I'm not all doom and gloom. I'm very happy that I did the craft fairs. They fill my heart with joy. I love to see people seeing my stuff, picking it up, picking the things that they want to take home or gift to people. Oh, it really is like such a pleasure to be able to make stuff that people love. And obviously you've seen in my previous videos how I make stuff. So Sublimation really is, excellent. It's just excellent, and it's really good fun, and I'm really, really excited about it. And yeah, I think 2022 is going to be just fantastic. It's going to be fantastic fun, that's for sure, because I'm going to be making loads more stuff. I have so many ideas in my head. I'm nearly bursting. So yes. So on top of doing that fair, I was also doing an online fair for the whole day of Saturday, and I had my Etsy shop open as well. And it was actually a really successful weekend. I had 95 orders. 95 orders. 95! Like, I don't normally do 95 orders in a month! And I did 95 in a weekend. Oh, like, what? Oh, just, yeah. So yeah, the craft fair wasn't successful, but the weekend was. The weekend was amazing. So this is kind of why it's taken me so long to finish the video, because after I did all the stuff, after I'd made all the stuff, after I did the craft fair, I have been busy for 4 days solid. I've worked as many hours as possible. I've gone to bed at 11 o'clock at night because I've had to work once the kids have gone to bed. I've worked around the kids once Freya's been here. I've done like 5 hours work in the day. And then I've had a little bit of time to have fun with her. And then after that, once I've put them to bed, I'm back up here for like 2, 3, 4 hours until I can get more stuff done. So that's why there's been a bit of a break. So yeah, I just wanted to explain myself. But I hope it wasn't too much. I hope you've just really enjoyed the video, because obviously I've had a long break, and I really want to do some more videos for next year. I really need to get on it. And luckily for me, kind of lucky, Freya gets her 3 hours in September. So I'm excited to see what I can do like in Q4 next year with a bit of extra time, because she's going to be going for 12 hours a week. So the plan is she'll go Wednesday 9 till 3 and Friday 9 till 3. So I get like an extra 12 hours a week. And at the moment I get 14 hours a week. So I'm literally doubling the amount of time. And I just think if I can double my time, like what can I achieve? Like, I'm just really excited, actually. I think the business can grow a lot better with more time in it. So yeah, I've got a lot of plans for next year. I'm gonna do a video, because my first video I think was in January, and I've done, this is the 5th one of the year, but I'm sure you can see why that's happened. But yeah, I'm gonna do a January review, and I'll let you know how my year's been, because it's actually been better than I expected. So, and I think you can hear the cats downstairs. That funny noise was my cat. So yeah, I'll do a review and we will catch up in the new year. I hope you have a wonderful Christmas and a wonderful new year. Whatever you're doing, whoever you're seeing, whoever you're catching up with, make sure you give everybody lots of cuddles, because this year has still been insane. Last year was pretty terrible, but this year it's not improving enough yet, is it? So let's be hopeful that next year really is going to be banging. So have a wonderful time. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing, and have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas. Mwah.